Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from New Belgium. This is Mountain Time, their premium lager. So this is their take on, obviously, sort of more lager being available in craft beer, and then not everything being Pilsner, so sort of like doing crafty take of macro lager. So yeah, really interesting, 4.4%. This is part of a 12-pack can case that I got, or a can half case. So digging the beer. So the beer comes in a beautiful kind of light gold to straw color, wonderful clarity on that, wonderful head creation, tiny bubbled, wonderful eggshell white color, an inch of head on there. A little bit of sulfur on the nose, a little bit of honeyed sweetness. Yeah, nice little whiff of sulfur, I like that. Some people, I mean, it is perceivable in some styles to be okay, so there's a little bit waft of that kind of like eggy kind of thing coming off. Yeah, sulfury, yeah. We'll get a little bit of like, kind of white, kind of like, what are those, like oat crackers, wheat crackers? Smells quite nice, cheers. Yeah, so despite being a full, I think the malts are a pale and Pilsner, it's so dry and light and pretty. It's almost like it comes off like it has some like rice or corn in it, possibly. Specifically rice. Yeah, it's pretty nice and drinkable. It just is a light crushable lager. I get a little bit of like hair of like white grape character, which is what I tend to get from Pilsner malt. A little bit of like hair of sweetness. This is not a sweet lager at all. Really removed from hops as well. It doesn't. It plays a nice realm where it's not quite Pilsner because it doesn't have a pop of kind of hoppiness, nor is it really too Hellesy in the sense that like it doesn't really have like kind of like malty sweetness to it. So it's like, I mean, it's a full malt macro style lager. And I almost get a little bit of sulfury thing on the palate, strangely enough. Yeah, and it's like a strange kind of like minerality or metallic thing on the back end. I mean, I like some of these beers, these kind of like craft takes on lager, to have a little bit more expression, something where it defines itself. Sort of how where you know, you can define one beer by like Coors, which I recently or somewhat recently discovered has a little hint of like banana and acetate to it. This one just sort of sits there like, I'm trying to look for like what I find about this beer that like has a one thing. Sort of like, if you drink the beer, you don't think about it, okay. But if you do want to enjoy it a little bit more, you get a little twang of something, just like make it a little bit more interesting and different. And this sort of just like sits in the middle of that. It's just like, you know, am I paying more money just for a macro style lager where I could just be paying the price for a macro lager, right? That kind of thing. But it is full malt, so it doesn't have those kind of like weird, funny flavors that the macro beers have. And obviously has a little bit more malt character, a little bit more hop character as well. But really the hop character is very, dumbed down on this one. As for rating, yeah, it's good. Nothing crazy about it. Crush it. Don't think about it too much. I mean, again, I like these beers, so 82, like New Belgium, Mountain Time. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite kind of macro style lager? Obviously, Founders makes a great one. Firestone makes a great one. What's your favorite? Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.